the man, he's the myth, he's the legend, he's the scientist with all the questions and all the answers. It's time for another episode of Alex's Science Corner.
Oh, thank you. Okay, thank you. No, thank you.
Alex, what's going on in the wide, wide world of science, my friend?
Today, I've got two stories about mosquitoes. First story is the researchers have found that you can put mosquitoes on a diet. The way they're doing it is they found that human diet drugs that suppress human appetite will also work for mosquitoes. And so if you can get the mosquitoes to stop eating, they're much less likely to infect people.
It's a low blood diet.
Yeah, and that's exactly what it is. So they've discovered this, that human diet drugs do work on mosquitoes.
So you have to take the diet drug, let the mosquito bite you, and then they'll stop biting you?
Well, you see, that's what makes this problem a difficult problem for getting the mosquitoes to eat the diet drugs. What they wanted to do is they figured that these diet drugs do work on mosquitoes, so now that they've got something, they've got an idea what worked for mosquitoes. They then had to find a type of drug that's similar to the diet drug that will affect mosquitoes but won't affect humans. Because introducing a whole bunch of human diet drug into the environment to try and get mosquitoes to eat that also makes it available to humans in the environment too. So they found a few related molecules that do the same effect. The challenge now is we found something that will work on mosquitoes but won't work on humans. Now we got to figure out a way to just get the mosquitoes to eat it, and get it into the environment in enough concentration that the mosquitoes can take it in and it will affect the mosquitoes but not start affecting other things. But also have a low enough concentration that it doesn't cost a lot of money to get that stuff.
And the reason why they want to do this is because of the illnesses that are transmitted from one mosquito to the next.
Yes.
Mosquitoes to human, rather.
Correct. Mosquitoes are a major virus or transmission of malaria and dengue fever, and a lot of other diseases are transmitted by mosquitoes. If you can cut back how much the mosquitoes eat, they're going to limit how much that they can transmit the virus. And so it's one of the things that they're looking into. They've seen this effect. The problem is trying to get it implemented is going to be a long way off if they can get it to work in the actual environment.
Dirty little buggers.
Yeah, they are a menace, but unfortunately, they're also part of the environment. There's a lot of birds and other insects that eat mosquitoes. And if you kill all the mosquitoes, then that's going to affect bird populations and other insect populations. So it's one of those kind of balancing acts of trying to get them to stop passing disease and still not wreck their environment doing it. The next story is about mosquito hearing. Now, these researchers weren't specifically studying mosquitoes. What they were studying is trying to find new ways of making directional microphones, but they're studying mosquitoes. Now, insects can hear, they can smell, but they can also hear. What they would have is many insects have these special hairs on their body that vibrate. Just like in your ear, you have hairs inside your inner ear that vibrate to different frequencies. Mosquitoes and other insects have these hairs. Now, they expected mosquitoes would only have a hearing range of just a few inches, that they could only hear something a few inches away. Well, these researchers found that mosquitoes could hear up to about 10 yards away. And they can tell the difference between male mosquitoes and female mosquitoes, between humans and other types of animals. They can hear those differences. And their hearing range is within human hearing range also. So they could hear the same things that we can hear. Now, Darnell, this is where I'm going to miss you. Now, their hearing is through their antenna. And their hearing antenna is referred to as Johnson's organ.
Yeah, Darnell would have been all
right.
Okay.
So I'm sure Darnell will have said something that's like, I thought that's how we thought, not how we heard. Yeah. So the fun part about that is mosquitoes have a much, much better hearing ability than we thought they did. And again, the researchers that were doing this, they're trying to make better directional microphones. And so they're studying mosquitoes to see how they hurt.
So are they using different materials to make the directional microphones? Is that why?
Well, no.
Why
I mean, this is not about the directional microphones themselves. This is the researchers are they want to develop a directional microphone, a better directional microphone. So they studied mosquito hearing to see how mosquitoes heard. And now they're learning more about mosquito hearing through their antenna,
See, I always thought they were attracted by heat, and that's why
they have multiple ways, just like you have eyesight and hearing and smell.
You never thought those little buggers had...
Yeah, they have good hearing. They have a good sense of eyesight, too, considering. For the little buggers, the little buggers that,
So they're studying them because of the vibrational, it's because of sound, and they're trying
these guys are studying the hearing ability of them.
I got that, but the reason why they're studying the hearing is because of sound is a vibrational thing, and so this is okay.
Yes.
Okay.
That's sound. That's exactly what sound is. Sound is air vibrations, vibration of material.
Damn
Any
it.
other questions other than Brian hitting that damn sound effect?
I tried to kill it twice now, 3 times.
Nothing wrong with a little levity, Alex.
Keep missing it.
All right.
I'm just gonna let you sit with the name of Johnson's organ and your.
All right. We'll just let that sink in. All right. Anything else?
Past that.
Anything else to add to that?
No, I think that's it. No more questions?
Okay. If you have any questions about these stories or anything else science-related, you can call Alex right now at 203
837
99
24.